I'm a very patriotic person. Nothing makes me more proud than to sing praises for my country, especially when I'm abroad. 12 years ago, when I was living in New York, people didn't know much about Malaysia. They thought it was just jungle land, where Neanderthals lived in trees. Well, New Yorkers, what do you expect? They came up with the village people, for God's sake. Being the patriot I am, imagine my delight when a British auto magazine I was flicking through last week had a review of a Malaysian car, the Perodua Kancil. Except in Britain, it's known as a Perodua Nipa. Here's a quote from the magazine. If you think I'm lying, I'm not. This is an exact quote from the magazine. Now this got me thinking. Malaysia is quite an advanced country. We have the world's tallest buildings, the world's first cyber city, Asia's biggest shopping mall, and our cooks have even fried the world's biggest murtabak and rolled the world's longest popiah. And why the heck can't we produce decent automobiles? Let's take a look at the history of the Malaysian automobile industry. More than 12 years ago, the Proton Saga was born. The whole country was oh so proud. We finally have a national car. And my next door neighbour was among the first enthusiastic nationalists to have bought one from the first batch off of the manufacturing belt. I remember the day he brought it back home from the showroom. He drove around the housing area for hours with the windows down and the speakers playing at full blast. Now everyone and their grandmother's cat, whose name is Tompo if you're wondering, came out of their houses to look at the car. Wow, very solid huh? Yeah, of course lah, made in Malaysia ma, not chikai one. Face the facts folks, it was really built out of aluminium foil. Now if Tompo were to sleep on its hood overnight, he would have left a dent as deep as the frying pan that was used to fry the previously mentioned murtabak. Now don't even get me started on its stupid matchbox design. Speaking of car designs, this reminds me of an experience I once had with my young cousins. I was walking in Mid-Valley Megamall one weekend with Daniel, 9 and Adam, 3. Everything was going fine. My cousins were having a good time, so was I. Right up until Adam, a hyperactive toddler with high levels of sugar in his bloodstream due to drinking large amounts of Nespresso milk, ran ahead around the corner. All of a sudden I heard him crying and I rushed to see what happened. He had encountered the most horrific sight ever imaginable. It was a new Proton Juara. It scared the wits out of the poor little kid. The car looked like a severed head of a dog. I tried to be brave in front of the boys, but I just couldn't. I scooped the both of them into my arms and ran away as fast as my legs could carry me. After 349 hours of trying to locate my car in the world's most confusing car park, we eventually got home safely. And I'm glad to say that Adam hasn't shown any signs of permanent emotional damage from the encounter. I, on the other hand, have been suffering from recurring nightmares of riding on a donkey while being chased by a large Popiah with the head of a dog. All this with Negaraku blaring loudly from my neighbour's car speakers as he speeds alongside.